Welcome back, beautiful people, to another wild ride of Find Your Formula. I'm your host Malik, and today we are diving headfirst into the world of baby mama drama. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this roller coaster of an episode. Now, let me just make it crystal clear that no harm is intended for anyone featured in this video. This video is purely for comedic purposes, so let's keep it light, folks.
I just saw a video where the lady was saying the most dangerous baby daddy is not the one that leaves you while you're pregnant, not the one that leaves you for another woman, not the one that doesn't pay child support, but the one that stays and plays house. That right there was a word. You know why? Because that's what happened to me. I was in a marriage, and it was one of those things where he just couldn't do right, won't gonna do right, but he would not leave. And if he did leave, he didn't stay gone. Because why? He didn't want me, but he didn't want nobody else to have me. And by him staying, it didn't allow me the chance to move on. Had he left and just given up on me and the kids and just left and stayed gone, eventually I would have moved on with my life. Yeah, I would have cried, I would have hurt and all of that, but I would have moved on. But instead, I wasted my 20s, 30s, and 40s.
How the fuck do you watch me go through my pregnancy by myself? Tell me, oh, how you wish it was your baby, this, that, and third. Just so you could put me through this shit again.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, let me take this serious.
I mean, come on, did he even take this seriously? But then again, neither did the lady in this clip, when she decided to let a total loser knock her up and carry that child to term. Like, what the hell were they thinking?
Nobody has more audacity than a bitter baby dad. They're more concerned with trying to make the mother suffer than they are with trying to be a father to their children. They're the reason why so many mothers would rather just go no contact than have to deal with them at all. They don't respect you. They don't appreciate you. They'll try to attack you as a woman. They'll try to attack you as a mother. Imagine thinking you're going to disrespect me and have access to my child. Like, and that goes for anybody. No mother is going to let their children be around somebody that can't respect her. And that's not on putting the mother's feelings or wishes or wants and needs before what the child needs. That's just on how people feel about the mother is how they're gonna treat the child. What does a full-time parent look like arguing with somebody that can't tell you their child's favorite color, favorite character, favorite TV show, teacher's name, doctor's name, anything? Like, why would we argue with you? And being unproblematic, not calling them, not pounding them about what they should be doing or about what they're not doing. Being unproblematic gets you nowhere. As a matter of fact, the baby mamas that raise hell and argue and fuss and cuss and all that shit seem like they get the better fight. There's no co-parenting going on. You're doing 100% of all of the child rearing. They're not paying child support, or if they are paying child support, they think their little child support is funding your entire life. It's barely a drop in the bucket. I say all that to say nobody has more audacity than a bitter baby daddy.
The most dangerous baby daddy in the world is not the baby daddy that leaves you when you're pregnant. Not the baby daddy that cheats or leaves you for another woman or doesn't pay his child support or the one you never see again. The most dangerous baby daddy is the one that wants to sit around and play house. Wants to sit around and pretend you're a family all while being non-committal to you. That way you can't move on, you can't detach, you can't find somebody that truly loves you. This kind of baby daddy will take your entire life if you let him. Put your foot down, have a boundary, walk away to somebody who is giving you breadcrumbs and go find the love of your life. Get somebody while you're young and beautiful. You deserve somebody that wants to be there consistently, committed to you. Give your kids the opportunity to see a family raised in love.
Parents, listen up. You gotta choose a man who's gonna step up and be a damn good father. Women have that killer intuition, but somehow some of them end up with guys who couldn't parent a houseplant and then act all surprised when he proves to be a total deadbeat. Like, seriously, what's going on here?
If a father want to be a father, a father will be a fucking father. I'm not gonna call you to be a fucking father. Nor am I gonna have my kids looking for their father. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that. You don't take care of the kids financially at all whatsoever. So what the fuck I need you in the life for? And God can have another man in life right now to be in my life and be the best fucking dad that can be to them fucking kids. And guess what? You not gonna like that neither, because now you're gonna feel like, hey, this motherfucker be here being a dad to my kids, but that's my kids. But they only your kids because you nutted in me. That's the only reason why this kid's yours, because you nutted in me. Other than that, you haven't taken care of your kids for shit.
One thing I don't get or I don't understand is how you grown-ass men can just wake up every day and live life comfortably, not a care in this world, when you don't even call or check on your children as if they don't even exist. Like, how do you go to sleep at night? Like, how do you sleep well knowing that you haven't contacted your kids in a year, months? Like, how do you sleep well at night? Like, it's got to be a special place in hell for you guys.
Hey, I don't care how much fun we having. Don't you pull out no cocaine, bitch.
Now, we don't even know if any of this drama is true, but let's just entertain the idea for a minute. That's just one messy outcome of divorce. Let's take a peek at another common scenario that many women find themselves in.
I'm a single mom of a 2.5-year-old. I've been split up from my ex for about 10 months now. I still get hit hard sometimes with the grief and the loneliness of it all. Like, I took him to the park and we were playing alone for a long time, and he was saying cute things, funny things, and I was texting my mom and my sister and, you know, telling them what he said. And then another family comes, and it's a mom, a dad, and a son his age, and they're all three playing together, and the kid says something funny and they both laugh and look at each other and like talk about it. And I literally had to leave the park because I started sobbing, because I grieve that life so hard. You can have all the support in the world, you can have the best parents, the best family, but nothing replaces that relationship you have with a spouse. Mommy. And your kid. And sometimes it just feels so overwhelming that it still feels so heavy. And that the guilt still eats away at me, even though I know it was the right decision. Just the guilt that I can't give my son, like, that life.
There are no phones connected.
Single mom, 5 kids. All your kids live with you?
Yes.
Okay, so there should be child support coming in, right?
Yes.
So what does that add to your income?
$1,000 a month.
No.
Pretty much. I've been fighting for child support increase, but he placed the divorce order in another state, and it's become impossible for him to voluntarily agree to give Texas jurisdiction. He's purposely not doing it so that I can't get the actual income I need for the children.
He was the father of all 5?
He's the father of 2.
And
the 2 oldest.
What about the others then? There should be child support.
My son, he does get sporadic child support payments, like $370 a month.
Okay.
I don't receive all of that.
I believe there are 2 other children unaccounted for.
Right. I don't get child support for both of them. Her dad is completely evading. They've tried locating him like 4 times.
My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he's always kept me separate from his family and friends so that he can control the narrative of our situation. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, all of his exes were insecure, and he never gave them a reason to be insecure. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he had mommy issues. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he cheated on me, but I'm the one that can't be trusted. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course he's Ray Charles to his bullshit, but can see everybody else's with 20/20 vision. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course he calls more when he know that he's getting on my nerves, and then he says that I'm keeping the baby away from him because I don't want to talk to him. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course he doesn't want the baby around other people, but he also doesn't want to watch the baby so that I can go be around other people. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course he's telling people that I'm keeping the baby away from him, even though he sees the baby whenever he wants to. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course he doesn't have many achievements, so we're still talking about the ones from 2016. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course he treated me like shit the majority of our relationship, but now he's not ready for me to move on. All right, I'm done. I can literally go on and on and on and on and on. Long story short, my baby dad's a narcissist.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
Ew, don't bring up that... Don't get me fucking started.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it do not matter if you are the first, second, third, fourth, fifth baby mama. Feel me? If your baby daddy has a wife, like legally married a wife, you have no rights to that man. No rights to that man at all.
So you don't want a man with kids because you don't want to deal with possible drama, but you want a man of high value men to deal with a woman with kids when a man is in jail.
I know. Yep. That's unlogical, huh?
Big shout out to this lady for at least admitting that her logic was off and that her desires were straight up illogical. That's more so than some of these other women in these clips have shown. Not wanting someone who brings the same nonsense to the table as you do is just plain crazy. Am I right? There you have it, folks. You've reached the end of this wild ride. Don't forget to hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And remember, the best way to support the YouTube gods is to watch another one of my videos, conveniently linked in the description or popping up on your screen. Class dismissed. See you in the next one.